MegaEdit has the functionality to allow batch uploads using variable placeholders in a template that users can upload their batch data against. Here we look at the standard batch script and how to apply it to a product. So essentially what this allows us to do, so we can create several placeholders on a MegaEdit product which we want to link to a data file. So let's say things like name or address. We can then feed a data file, so a CSV for example, into our MegaEdit product, and wherever those placeholders are located, we can create numerous different versions of that particular product, let's say a business card for example, with those different entries from that data file. So we'll show you how to do that here. The first thing we need to actually do is to specify that we want to use a batch source option on our MegaEdit product. So I've navigated to one of my MegaEdit products. I'm going to edit over on the right hand side. And then on the product properties tab, I'm just going to scroll all the way down and we have this batch source option. By default, that's set to no batch source. In this example, I'm going to change that to CSV plugin, which allows me to import a CSV file. Next, we need to actually activate the particular script that we want to use. So we stay on our MegaEdit product, but we're going to go over to the scripts tab. We're going to search for the standard batch script. Make sure that's selected, which it probably won't be by default, and then click Save. So the standard batch script gives us access to uploading TXT and CSV files. You also have the ability to select the standard batch upload options, which allows for XLS and XLSX files to be used on the dynamic CSV product. So with those specified and saved, I'm going to launch my MegaEdit product. What you'll see is a new placeholders section appearing on the top bar of the MegaEdit editor. And what we need to do is to add a few placeholders onto our canvas. So we start by clicking Add. It's asking us to define a name for the particular placeholder that we want to use. There's a couple of examples we'll use on this particular piece of artwork. So we'll do the name, we'll do the company address, and we'll do the phone number. So that's 3 different placeholders. So I can click Add, type a name, and click OK. Now by default, that creates me a separate text field. I can utilize that text field if I wish, but if I've already formatted the existing text field and I want to reuse this one, I can just place that placeholder name, so the whole thing, including the plus symbols and the square brackets, into my other text field. And then delete the original. Now, if I want to add more instances of this name, then I can do so. I just need to select it from the existing placeholder list and say use, and that will create a new text box for me with that placeholder utilized. I'm going to follow the same process with company address and phone. So now we can begin to add our input data. I do have an example file which I'll load up for you now. So this is the data we're going to import. And what you can see is that I have 3 columns of data. You can have more complex data than this, but they are named the same as the placeholders that we have specified on our MegaEdit template. Now this isn't a necessity. We can still link columns and fields together without the names being identical. It just makes the process slightly easier for us. So you can see that there I have a list of around 30 names, just slightly more, associated addresses, and associated phone numbers. We want to get all of this information into our business card design. So I'm going to click Upload CSV and select the relevant data file. So this will give you a pop-up where you can map your batch data to your placeholders. So MegaEdit will try and auto-map the placeholder names to a column name. So you can see in my case, because the column names matched the placeholder names, it has been successful. However, if this wasn't the case, you could simply click the checkbox here and type your own data. Click OK to confirm. And then if we hit the preview button up on the top right, we'll be able to verify if this information has been successfully utilized. So we can see that we have a name populated, an address and a phone number. And I can look at the next few records to verify that they have been successful.